Anime again. You ready?
I am. I know some of our viewers are going to like this.
Second anime episode.
For our friends, I'm sorry. We have to talk about this.
We got to talk about it. What's good, everybody? Welcome to Short Kings Talk, episode 21. We're legal now. We could drink. This episode, the podcast can drink now.
Hey, I saw the stat that's saying that only 1% of podcasters make it past episode 21.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, deadass, 1%.
Wow.
So we're in the 1%.
Ooh.
Not in clout or anything, just consistency.
But y'all got a sub.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't subbed yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as follow us on all social media platforms at Short Kings Talk Everything. Links are in the description below. Please, we're trying to grow out here. And yeah, how you feeling today?
I am feeling like we just did an episode 5 minutes ago.
They don't know that. They don't.
This is insider knowledge, but for the rest of you that tune in every week, thank you.
Yeah,
right?
We appreciate y'all. Yeah, thank you. For any recurring listeners and watchers, thank you. We appreciate it. Tell your friends, tell your kinfolk, tell your side piece, tell that sneaky link. Before you send that you up text, be like, yo, check out this podcast. It's fire.
You up to check out this podcast.
You up to check the Let's get it, baby.
All
right. So
last
this is our second anime episode. We got to talk about it because last weekend, I guess 2 weekends from this episode dropping, we went to the Anime Expo in Pasadena. And how was your experience?
It was a lot bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah, you didn't think it was going to be
No, I thought
big.
it was going to be like, a couple hundred people.
No, the Pasadena Convention Center, like a lot of conventions be popping.
Yeah.
It's not as big as the LA Convention Center, but things are popping. Like I told you, it holds the largest makeup convention.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's in Pasadena. Yeah, but we weren't there for that long. We were just there for 3 hours because I had a client later, so I couldn't really stay that long.
And, compared to AX in the convention center, I felt like this one you could have walked through everything in an hour. You really want to
less than
that, unless you're like most of the lines were people waiting to get their signatures from voice actors. So we aren't really into that because we're sub for life. We don't do the dub shit, so we don't care.
I don't even know the sub voice actor names either. So
it's just American ones.
Exactly. But we also cosplayed this time. So I dressed as Naruto, or let me say it correctly, Naruto, only because I bought it at Shinobi Zato in Japan. So had to get my money's worth. Who did you cosplay as?
Sanami, at the Demon Slayer guy. What the funny story is, I bought that costume for AX 6 months ago?
No, it was
July?
like 4 months
was
ago.
Was it 4 months ago?
Yeah.
And then I was way too lazy to wear it. So I wore it this time, but it was a pain, man. It was terrible.
You also woke up late?
I also woke up like 3 hours late.
It's all good. Hey, like I said, you got compliments. People shouted you out.
I didn't even. You know what's funny? I don't know my character's name.
Really? Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh, there was this little kid who was like, Sanami, and then you were just like straight face, just walking. I was like, hey, bro, some kids trying to show some love, and you're
it's just in my head. It's just the wind guy from Demon Slayer.
Yeah. But like Anime Expo in LA, we just went there to interview some people. So here's a very short montage of us interviewing people. Hey, what's good, everybody? This is Short Kings Talk out here in Anime Expo Pasadena. We out here as Naruto and
the guy from Demon Slayer. I'm just kidding. Sanami.
There we go. We're gonna interview people again, have a good time, and
try to stay alive with this BO. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Who are you cosplaying as?
Bakugo from My Hero Academia.
Gear 5, Luffy.
There we go.
Ace.
Chainsaw Man from Chainsaw Man.
I'm cosplaying Shy Gal. It's like the female version of Shy Guy.
There you go.
Cosplaying as Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia.
Toji from Jujutsu Kaisen.
A goat?
Mahito from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Well, right now we are the Deku fan club, basically. Bakugo and Uraraka dressing up as Deku.
One of our most popular posts is that I guess My Hero fans are a little cringe. So in your opinion, what makes a My Hero fan cringe?
I think for the My Hero fans specifically, all the characters are underage. So then when they get to the shipping and the Bakudeku and the Todoroki marrying Bakugo, stuff like that, I think that's the most cringiest part.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like it's the cosplay costumes for me. I don't know. I feel like they're more for children. Yeah, type stuff like he's saying.
In your opinion, what makes a My Hero fan cringe?
Well, it's a bunch of kids watching, teenagers.
Okay.
So I don't know. That's that.
I kind of agree. Also, there's like this stereotype where they don't shower. So,
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh, like the characters in the anime don't shower.
no, like the fans.
Oh, the fans. Oh.
I do, but yeah.
I say, I'm going to be honest. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate on this. And
No. We want the smoke.
No, okay. So I think the shipping.
Okay.
I think the shipping is definitely, and I think that goes along with other fandoms as well.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I am one of them. They go crazy with the ships. If you take these two characters together, people are gonna agree, disagree.
Gotcha.
Then you got the whole fanfics of this could happen, or maybe it's actually canon. So in my opinion, I would say maybe like the characters and the ships, what makes us look cringe, and I've done that before too. So yeah.
What's a cringe My Hero ship, if I can ask?
All Might and Airy.
Oh. Okay.
People do that. It's so gross.
Another hot take is Teen Titans an anime?
I would say like Teen Titans Go.
Just any of the Teen Titans.
I would say
Any of the Cartoon Network Teen Titans.
Cartoon Network. No, I think it's a cartoon more than anime.
No.
Oh, you know what? I can see why. I remember. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go and say no because it's American made.
That's like saying like if Avatar is an anime. I don't think so.
Nah, I wouldn't say it's an anime. Nah.
You know what? I would consider it so. It's got like adult topics and everything. And, yeah, it comes from America, but like, does where the country of origin really make it? I would consider it. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Is Teen Titans an anime?
No.
Thank you.
No.
Let me get a high five. All around. All right. So I guess the recurring thing with My Hero fans being cringe is the shipping. What's your thoughts on that?
What's the shipping, like Amazon Prime or UPS? I don't like that word, man. Just say like the relationships, man. I had to Google it. I was like, what the freak is shipping?
Really?
I didn't know.
Because like everyone likes to use like terms, you know.
So pretty much it means like for our viewers, like shipping is like putting two characters that normally wouldn't be in the romantic relationship.
Right.
It's like fan fiction, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Let's do a more like familiar face shipping. Like let's say a lot of people like to ship Superman and Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like Jeffrey Epstein and kids.
Man, dude. Yo. That's gonna be a clip, man. I'm gonna get you canceled. Kelvin's Instagram is Dr. Sixpack. Yeah, so shipping is when you pair two characters together and you want them to be in a very fictional relationship outside of what's canon in the story. So I guess for a lot of the My Hero fans, they like to ship like the high schools because the characters in My Hero are high schoolers. This is the thing though, is that every other anime, they're high schoolers too. Right?
You're right.
But I think it's because the My Hero characters are illustrated as kids, right? So there's that too. Because let's say Naruto, for example, everyone like, oh, dude, Naruto and Sakura should be together. Like they're like 16 in the series. They're not adults until Boruto, right? So
I think it's just the way they're drawn. They look very childlike.
Yeah. I just had this conversation with a friend not too long ago. I guess what makes it cringe about the shipping with My Hero is he abbreviated as BL, so boys love. So a very big ship with My Hero is Deku and Bakugo.
Oh, like the yaoi shit.
Yeah. And then they make it like hella soft, like soft soy boy type stuff.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
We saw that. Remember, we were in Japan. We went up to one level and we're like, all right, we're not. Yeah, we're like, remember that?
The Animate store.
My god.
Oh no. What did they title that floor? They titled that floor as something.
I don't remember.
It was something. It was like, it wasn't like something like interest, but I remember it was like the fourth floor, and then it said like maybe like goodies. Or something.
Yeah.
It said something like that, and then we walked. That was the first thing we were like, oh.
And then we just left.
Let's keep walking up. Yeah, that was crazy. I forgot about that. Yeah, but what do you think about shipping in general? Do you think it's fine? With characters, you know how people want to really be invested in the anime that they're really into. Yeah, I
mean, I don't watch a lot of anime that has like a romantic side to it.
Right.
We watch like shonen. Like I'm a basic bitch, so but like even in like other TV shows, people like to have that angle, right? That romance, like that always makes things interesting, right? So I think it's fine. It's just when people start drawing like explicit art of it, it gets kind of disturbing. Like
That's
what we
very
saw at
big
floor
in the
number
anime
4.
world.
Oh, bro. Oh, man.
It's very big in the anime world.
Yeah, it is.
So, what do you think about the My Hero fan base? Do you agree with the people that we interviewed? Do you think My Hero is the most cringe?
It is, because other than like maybe 1 or 2 people, like the people we interviewed were kind of out there, you know, in terms of, and like nothing wrong with that. Like, you know, I understand that anime is a very like introverted hobby,
inclusive society, I guess.
Oh yeah, inclusive for sure. But I mean, like people who watch it, they're like a little bit more reserved, a little bit more shy. They like to just kind of like get off school or work, and they like to like decompress and watch like anime, right? Which is cool. Just don't tell this fool that you're not not comfortable in front of the camera, because
we ain't gonna drop names, but there was one person that said no, and that pissed me off.
All right, for some context.
Do not give context.
No. I had it's hilarious. So we're interviewing people, right? And then as you saw from the clip, it was mostly My Hero people, because we wanted like their reaction. Because
pause there. We specifically asked My Hero people because our most popular post on our Instagram is what's the most cringe anime fan base, and everyone said My Hero, and that thing has like 700k views on Instagram. So go on.
Yeah, so we wanted to see people who cosplayed as those characters, like why they're, you know. And then the first couple of times you didn't word the question very like savory.
I was still trying to figure it out.
So like they were kind of like semi-offended, which is fine, which is cool. But like so we well, I saw a Naruto cosplayer with his friend, right? And it was Sasuke and Sakura. Now, Sid was Naruto. Now, if you guys didn't know, they were in the anime. They were in the same team. They were Team 7. So I thought when Sid went up, they'd be hyped, right? Like, but then he went up, and this fool, the first thing this Sasuke said was, "I'm not comfortable in front of the camera," and we just left.
That just further elevated my hatred for Sasuke, because I don't like Sasuke as a character.
In like the most like
screw that guy, man.
In like the most like fucking dweeb voice ever.
I was so pressed. Dude.
Oh man, this guy was pissed, but
he was the only no. Was he the only no?
He was the only no for the day. Yeah, everyone else was cool though. Like even the really shy people were like. They were kind of hesitant, but they're like, "Oh yeah, sure." But like that dude was like only one. Like you didn't even finish your sentence, and he's like, "I'm not comfortable in front of the camera."
Yeah.
Shame on you, man. You made them all angry.
You got me all pressed, man.
All right. But yeah, the ships. Yeah, everyone says the ships.
Yeah.
And I think one of the guys at the end said it was he's like, "Oh, it's like kids or something, right?" Because it's revolving around kids.
Yeah. But again, everyone, like a lot of these animes, they're high schoolers.
Yeah.
And they still ship, but I think because they're illustrated as kids. Yeah.
But that guy also gave me like major pedo vibes from the way he was speaking. I was uncomfortable around him.
All right. You were the one just filming, man. You were at least 3 feet away. I was interviewing, right? There was, if you see in one of the clips, there was one person I wish wasn't standing next to me, because he like spat out a few times, and I had to
you
like
got sprayed?
Matrix dodge
some
that.
SeaWorld splash.
Probably. Again, I'm not trying to hate too much,
but most of them were pretty cool. Like,
it was actually a cool area. It was cool.
Yeah.
We saw some cool cosplays. What were some cool cosplays that you've seen? What are you laughing about?
Not cosplay. We saw a life-size Titan. Inflatable?
Oh, the Attack Titan.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, I think.
No, Armor Titan. Sorry,
Armor. Yeah,
Armor Titan. That was left field, because we were just walking and we're just like, what?
Yeah. Like, what the hell was that? Yeah.
That balloon is crazy.
Yeah.
That was very cool. I'm not a big, One Piece. I don't watch One Piece, but that Gear 5 Luffy that we interviewed, that was cool, because he had
put a lot of effort,
the clouds, right?
Yeah.
It's clouds, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The clouds.
Again, I don't watch the anime, so I don't want to be
some
incorrect.
Kind of steaming. I don't know. Some kind of
Yeah, I don't know if it's like a power like steam energy thing.
Something like that.
Yeah,
I don't watch One Piece either.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah. So that was cool. Okay, actually, what was a cool cosplay that you've seen?
Hawks.
Ooh,
yeah,
Hawks
the guys came in with wings. Like he's supposed to be some bird guy, and then he had full.
Which is a My Hero character.
We tried to get an interview with him, but he had like a whole bunch of people trying to get pictures. And we're like, we weren't trying to wait in that line.
Do you actually watch My Hero?
I watch Instagram reels of it.
Oh, so you don't watch My Hero? Because I watch My Hero and I enjoy it. So I think it's a little weird when it says like it's the most cringe fan base, but at the same time,
you can see it.
It's not my like top even 10 like anime. I just like to watch
What would you say is the most cringe fan base? We never asked us, right? We never asked.
Okay. Oh man. Do I gotta say it? Okay, I'll say it. Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon? That's old school, man.
I know, but I think
what did they do to you?
I think that started the trend of guys wearing like maid schoolgirl outfits.
You know who did it before Sailor Moon?
Who?
Powerpuff Girls.
No, Sailor Moon came out before.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Really?
Sailor Moon was like 90s, dude.
So was the Powerpuff Girls?
No, Powerpuff Girls was like 2000, 2001 or something. Maybe 99, you know, like
98.
Yeah, but Sailor Moon was way before that.
Really?
If Sailor Moon was 99, dude.
Oh, 92. All right, whatever.
Okay, there you
whatever,
go.
Man.
Okay, if Sailor Moon came out after Powerpuff Girls, like this episode's done. Right. We're gonna stop at 10 minutes. No, yeah, because I think that started the
guys in maid stuff.
I think
I see a lot of dudes. We saw a lot of guys in maid costumes
in Japan too.
I'm guessing there's a show nowadays with guys in maid costumes.
I don't know
because they all look the same.
I don't know. It's just weird, and it just makes me think of that Pangea of a pimple that we saw at the LA Anime Expo. That I ain't trying to see pimples like that, man.
That's fucking great. Yeah.
But I also think that's just weird.
Okay, so Sailor Moon for you.
That's just my, perspective. Yeah. What about you? What do you think is the most?
JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
Really?
Those guys are freaking weird, man.
I think the art style is weird, so I don't.
No, the fan base.
What makes it weird?
There's like these references they use in the show.
Okay.
And then they would try to use it every single chance they get in real life.
Okay, you have to give me an example.
So like
I don't watch any JoJo.
So there's a scene where like one of the titular the bad guy in the series, right? His name's Dio, like the god in right? So then
it's the same voice actor as Toji.
Yeah. So Dio was like, "Oh, you were expecting whatever, but it was me, Dio, right?" And then everyone uses that
that quote.
Yeah. Or like so they would like over spam.
Is that references. The same as the Omewa Watashi?
That's
like
the Nani? That's Fist of the North Star.
But like it's like saying like
exactly,
that.
Yeah. So people like overdo it to the point where it's not even relevant. Like because if it's relevant and you hit it, it's kind of funny, right?
Okay.
But they just try to use it and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so the posing, the JoJo poses. Have you seen them?
What's the JoJo? They're
like.
You have to give me one, man. If you could just do one upper body, you don't need to search it up. Just do it, man. It's okay.
Like JoJo poses are like these extremely dynamic, like.
So
kind of sus, yeah,
so it's like voguing.
yeah, like that kind of stuff.
Really, you think that's sus? Not
not
nudist beach.
When the buff ass characters do it, it's kind of funny. But when these fat dweebs do it, it's not that funny anymore.
Okay. Yeah. It's like, you think?
I think anything has a cult following. You know what show I used to think was hella cringe? Firefly.
Oh, that's the Nathan Fillion.
Yeah. Also super cult following show.
Never got into it. So.
The same, but like their fan base kind of ruins it for everyone.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's like me and Frank Ocean fans.
I can see that. Yeah.
You know who you are.
Frank Ocean fans, yeah.
You're not that vibey.
Yeah, so, you're not.
Just because you used the sepia filter on Instagram. Or black and white.
Hope you enjoy that Coachella performance.
Oh. Okay, so I guess JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
But yeah, favorite cosplay.
Favorite cosplay? Yeah, I said the Gear 5. I think people who bring props are cool. So those two dudes with like the big sword.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what anime that's from. Oh, the Final Fantasy X, the Rika.
Oh yeah. That
was really good.
Yeah, she was pretty accurate.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Not the Orin. Next.
Oh man.
Oh man, we're just hating, dude.
It's just like because listen, like we're very surface level weeps. Like we aren't hella invested in the lifestyle, but we try to put a little effort and we're gonna dress up, right?
Yeah, we at least cosplay, you know.
Yeah, that was the most effort I've done.
Yeah,
that was crazy, full makeup and everything. But
this is what I kept saying too: is that we should have went as the cosplay that we dressed as for LA Anime Expo. LA Anime Expo, we cosplayed as Sukuna, Yuji, and Toji, who are very, very popular now. See, the thing is, like, my friend was very surprised. Like, how was Toji not that popular at Anime Expo LA? It's because season 2 hasn't dropped yet.
Yeah.
So no one really seen like the animated action of Toji. Right. So if you went as Toji, you probably would have been popping because let's face facts. I'll just say this: you would have been the best Toji cosplay.
Yeah.
I will keep it safe.
Yep, hands down. Yeah.
Yeah. So keep it safe.
Same with you and the Sukuna, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but
exactly.
it's okay.
But I'm not gonna go through 4 hours of freaking airbrushing those tattoos again. That was cool. It was a cool moment, but I don't think I could do that again. And Naruto was like hella safe for me. It was just putting on like the suit, my hair's
and it was comfortable,
gone.
Right?
It was so comfortable, dude.
And you walked through Old Town not feeling like you were being judged.
Dude, I don't know what's your issue with that. Who cares?
I do. That's hella embarrassing.
Who cares that like, oh, I'm not gonna walk around in public in a cosplay? Who cares? It's a convention. Why?
We're not at the convention. We were at another part.
Who cares?
Okay.
I wouldn't care. Yeah. Even if I was Sukuna Yuji and I had to walk around shirtless, wouldn't care. Cause you know it's for something.
Okay.
If it's like every day you're just like, oh yeah, it's casual Fridays at work. Let me dress as this cosplay character. Then I would think that's weird. People normally just wear jeans. Right. So another question that we asked in this interview is Teen Titans an anime? And we got a resounding no, except for one guy who wanted to give it to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, we said it here before. Teen Titans is not an anime.
It's not.
It was made in America. It's a Cartoon Network show.
Yeah.
Still not an anime.
Then if you say people that say Teen Titans an anime, right? Then Avatar's an anime.
No.
Then Cyberpunk's an anime, right? Anything that Castlevania.
Whoa, hold on. So
by that logic,
I know Cyberpunk has a very like big fan base, and I don't know anything about it. Cyberpunk is not an anime?
No.
Why?
It's made in like they're like a European country.
Oh, no way.
They're the same guys who made The Witcher.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not know this. Yeah, because I don't know anything about Cyberpunk at all, but I know a
CD
lot
Projekt Red, right? Where are they based on? Poland. It's a Polish company.
Whoa.
Polish lore is not Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cyberpunk is not an anime.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like pretty much anything that Netflix drops originally that they didn't rip off like Crunchyroll, right? It would not count.
We're just going to say this here. An anime is Japanese made and produced. It has to be made by a Japanese mangaka
who's suffering from deadlines and have health issues.
Exactly. That is an anime. Yeah. Not Cartoon Network.
Yeah, dude. And
not Nickelodeon. Not Disney. Not Europe. Those are cartoons or anime influence.
Exactly.
Say it now. Let's create this controversy, you know, because we can get that clout. But yeah, it's insane because that's also one of our posts where there's a crazy thread of arguments of anime means animation.
I think people they think we're trying to gatekeep terms. That happens a lot, man. That happens every
a lot with
week.
us.
Yeah, because they're
for a channel with 500 subs, they think we're like gatekeeping everything.
Elevators.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, the freaking elevator game, dude. That's a whole thing too.
Yeah, we made a video on like the elevator game, like pressing random buttons, going to different dimensions, and then people were commenting like, "Oh man, now like you guys are gonna cause holdups like across the nation." Like I was like, "Bro, we have like 600 followers."
Yeah. We don't have that influence.
Yeah, man.
But if you follow and subscribe, maybe we can gatekeep some stuff, you know? Maybe we can create some controversy. But we're just trying to... I think what makes it interesting is, like, our post at least creates a very, like, argumentative topic.
Yeah.
Right?
And we don't even try. Because we try to be not controversial so we don't get shadow banned.
Yeah, because we've been shadow banned.
Like many times,
Many times. A whole week for an episode. So there's that too.
Yeah, so going back to the original question, right? The Hawk Sky was cool. Gear 5 was cool.
Yeah.
Riku was cool. Some of the Demon Slayer people were...
Do you think it was cool?
No.
A lot of people were Tanjiro. So I think
that's just like basic, very safe bets. I actually think Raves have better cosplay than Anime Expo.
Which is so surprising to me. I can't believe people do cosplay during Raves. That's wild.
I guess people are just more physically fit at Raves. They look like the characters. Here's my thing, right? If you're going to cosplay, pick someone that your body type kind of resembles.
But going back to your statement, like usually anime is for like more introverted people.
That's why I'm saying like at raves, the people who cosplay look better because they're probably less. I'm gonna sound like a hater right now. I'm just gonna
okay.
So,
Next topic. So
is that it? That's it. That's all the cool ones we saw. Gogeta was pretty cool. There was this black Gogeta.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Black Gogeta was cool.
I wanted to interview him, but he was busy on his phone and taking the photo at a booth.
Oh yeah. They were paying for that. They were like $20 a shot.
Whoa.
You should have set up shop.
Nope.
No, you wouldn't do it.
Nah.
$20 a snap. You wouldn't do it.
But then I would have to get like a.
Oh, you have to edit, right?
No, not edit it. I would have to get those like panelists, like rent a booth.
Yeah.
Pay for
you
the station.
You don't think you get enough weebs to go to your shop over the course of the day to make up?
Maybe we should try that. Maybe this is an incentive for the next like Anime Expo or something. Let's try to do a very
relevant characters.
No. Let's actually try to do something like do a booth, like try to see if we can do some business type stuff.
Okay.
I'm kind of down.
Okay.
Kind of down. So let's do that. But next topic, Attack on Titan just ended, and I'm not up to date because I haven't seen any of season 4.
Nope.
I know you haven't seen the last episode, but with what you've seen with season 4, what are your thoughts of Attack on Titan season 4?
I think people are gonna hate the ending because I read it. I know the ending already.
Okay.
But people they're gonna be very shocked.
Are they gonna hate it because of how it ended, or because that it ended? Because a lot of people are very attached.
How it ended.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know what happens too, but
it's more like character assassination because they were trying to wrap things up.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, I think it was a good. Yeah. It makes sense, right?
Do you think people are upset because they're bittersweet of their beloved anime ending?
No, they're mad because it's kind of like how Game of Thrones ended, right? People had their vision throughout the years of how it should end, and then it was like 180, right? So they got really upset.
Sucks to suck that you didn't want it, or it didn't end how you wanted to end it.
I mean, I feel that like that's how My Hero is for me right now, where everything's kind of not following the script.
We're not the mangaka.
Yeah, exactly. It's their story, and then you're just along for the ride. So shut the hell up.
Exactly. That's facts.
I'm not happy with the way JJK is going, but I'm still watching.
Hey,
yeah,
we're still here.
Yeah, we're still here, but
we're in there for the ride.
Yeah,
because I think sometimes you're you feel this type of way when it ends, but sometimes it's such a satisfying ending.
Like Demon Slayer.
Oh, okay.
I was so happy when it ended because I'm like, they ended it at a perfect spot, and they're not dragging on for money.
Right.
They're just done. Story's done, right?
Yeah, it's like 200 chapters, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like wrapped it up, concise storytelling. No filler, none of that crap. Yeah.
I know this is an older anime, but I think the same way with Samurai Champloo.
Yeah.
It's only perfectly. 26 episodes or 30 episodes, and the way it ends, you're just like, oh man, it's sad because they're going separate ways, but you're like, man, it's like
you were along for the ride.
Yeah. Such
not
a
like
good story.
Like fucking One Piece, just like, all right, come on.
Oh, dude,
come on, guys.
I'm so hoping the treasure's in their hearts the whole time. I'm praying for that to happen. Bro. Please, if One Piece needs to be in their hearts the whole time.
Dude.
Or One Piece has been like those juju fruits, whatever they're called.
The devil fruits or whatever.
Devil fruit. Yeah. If One Piece can really be the devil fruit, it's the power. Yeah. The power of friendship. That's One Piece.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: for someone who also doesn't watch One Piece, do you think they'll actually find a One Piece? What do you think?
I hope so, because that's how the story started. First chapter, right?
Yeah.
Because this pirate king is like, hey, find my shit, right? Before he gets executed, and then they set up this like
whole
escapade, right? But like, dude, if there was nothing, then it's like that SpongeBob episode when they're trying to find that treasure, the lost episode.
Oh,
yeah, right. Yeah. It'll be like that, I guess.
It's gonna be in their hearts the whole time. I'm banking on it. I'm banking on it. Please, like, just let it be.
Here's my gripe with like shonens that go on too long.
Mm-hmm.
The power scaling gets ridiculous. Yeah. Over time, right? So like
Gear 5
Luffy and like when people start getting into like, because like anime, I like anime more than comic book, because comic book has some insane power scaling, you know, like the one above all in Marvel, right? Like these people who are like universally powerful. Dragon Ball went that direction, right? Because it was like Super Saiyans, and then they were like Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, 4, fucking 5, right?
And then Ultra Instinct,
and then there's like a god that erased universes, Xeno, right? And then now they can't back down, because if you're in shonen, you can't back down on your power, right? Because people are not going to watch anymore. You always got to go up, so it gets more and more ridiculous. So I'm just like, I wish they ended Dragon Ball after Z.
Okay.
Right? It would have been a cool ending. GT I thought was cool. Like ended there, and then they kept going.
Yeah.
Now Super is coming out again next year.
Now they're making
GT 2.0 and Dragon Ball Super Season 2 is coming out.
Yep.
So good luck with that.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah.
All right. What's current right now is Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, and we're both big fans of. What's your take of the current season?
Dude, I'm eating, man. Toji Season 2. It's been a Toji ride, man.
It's been a nice ride. The animation is really good.
Sick. Mappa always.
Choso versus Yuji, dude.
That was like,
that whole episode. I watched that in Japan. Yeah. Like, unfortunately, you kept complaining about your Wi-Fi, but I watched it.
I watched it when we came back. It was tight, but you have to admit the episode after with Dagon. Come on, man.
Dude, I really think it's the motif of the domain expansion because of what's
like some Toon World shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna watch. So right now, what episode just dropped today? 16.
Yeah.
When you watch that, it's the Jogo versus Sukuna. Oh. It's a little bit of a fast-paced like type animation, but I still think you would enjoy it. I think it's just a stylistic choice.
I see.
Rather than a budget like prevention of like more HD stuff.
And each episode has a different team, right? So that's the art style differs a little bit. Okay.
So watching JJK Season 2 and being in Japan recently, how did you feel being in Shibuya and Shibuya Station?
I honestly, if you didn't point out to me where things
really?
were, I didn't do that.
I hella pointed out like some areas at the Shibuya Station.
It's cool.
This is where Choso and Yuji fought, dude. This is where he jumped down the stairs. Just hard body. It's pretty tight. It's cool. Like obviously, like this is spoilers, but if you haven't watched season 2, this is when Gojo gets sealed. But I think that whole sequence prior of what he does at Shibuya Station is totally tight.
Yeah.
I love the jazz keys when he like killed all the the idol disfigured
transfiguration or something.
Those creatures. Yeah. I thought that was super sick. The jazz keys in the background was so sick to me.
And he was going like goblin mode with his face. His eyes were like, he was like going crazy. Yeah.
This is the crazy thing. When he killed Hanami, I knew that Hanami was going to die because I did see that panel in the manga or a synopsis video on YouTube. I didn't know how Hanami was gonna die, but watching the anime made me realize that he died on neutral limitless.
Yeah, he just walked by him. Yeah,
that's insane. He just increased his neutral limitless. Yeah. It wasn't red or blue or purple.
No, he just walked.
It was just neutral. Yeah. That's crazy.
Here's the thing too, right? So if you guys haven't watched the last 2 episodes, cover your ears. Okay, I'm pause.
Who cares?
So you know how like when Jogo fought Gojo, right? Gojo toyed with him.
Yeah.
He was just fucking around with them, right? Yeah. But then we saw like 3 first-class sorcerers in Nanami, the Zenin guy. And then Jogo just clapped them instantly. So like the power levels between Gojo and the rest is just insane.
Yeah. There's this whole debate that Jogo never got his shine because he's always been overpowered by Gojo twice. Yeah. And right now, Sukuna. Right. So they never really, because supposedly he's supposed to be as strong as 10-finger Sukuna.
Yeah, he's a special grade curse.
Yeah, exactly. But he never really got to demonstrate how powerful he is. Yeah. Except right now, you gotta watch it. Yeah, because he hasn't watched episode 16. But right now,
I read it. I know he's like strong. He's up there. Yeah,
right.
He's like he's supposed to be as strong as like pre JJK Zero Geto,
okay,
which is pretty fucking strong.
Yeah. So since you've actually read the manga, and with the pacing of other animes that we watched, so for example Demon Slayer and Bleach, do you think this season is being rushed?
No,
with the manga?
They follow. From what I've seen, they follow the panels pretty damn accurately.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not. But then I also like it when they add a little bit extra. For example, 1000 Year Blood War, they added entire new sequences and stuff to kind of fill in the story, right?
Right.
JJK has some of those plot holes that I wish they filled in, like Mei Mei, the whole thing.
What do you mean?
The girl with the axe.
No, I know, right? But what plot hole?
There's like stuff later on that she just kind of wakes up from something, and you're like, what the fuck happened? And they do like an off-screen explanation of how she woke up.
Like one of those.
Yeah. But I wish and then. Later on in the manga, like before I spoiled like a couple weeks ago, right?
Okay.
That scene needed to be explained. Like people, like if anyone dies off screen, come on, man, like just animate it.
Yeah. Animate it or Like, just make the narrative like.
Because I remember watching Bleach in the Espada arc. That shit pissed me off when Grammy, is it Grammy? The number 0. The big guy.
Yeah.
He died off screen.
Yeah.
And his dog came, right? And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. The 6-legged giant.
Yeah,
right?
number 10, but he was like, I'm actually number 0 or some shit. Yeah.
Right.
He died off screen. Supposed to be the strongest guy. He freaking died off screen. So,
hey.
Yeah.
Sucks to suck.
Lazy, man.
Hey, animation stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like they did that with Full Metal Alchemist, and they had to remake the series.
Yeah,
because people didn't like it.
Yeah, I like both. It's fine.
But why do they call it Brotherhood if there were no brothers in it?
What are you talking about? Edward and Alphonse.
Oh, I mean the other kind of brothers.
What? What are the other
black people?
Huh? What is this? What's happening, bro?
Right. Let's talk about what us surface level weebs we saw in Japan when we went there in terms of anime culture.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, I mean it's everywhere, but it's also pretty. Like I felt like it was so normal there,
commonplace.
Yeah, like like we would go to these stores, and it seems like people just got off work. They're in their work clothes, right? And they would just like play with the gachapon a little bit, grab a couple of stickers and shit, and just be on their way.
Yeah, the one thing I noticed first, because we had to take public transportation from the airport to our hotel. Are people reading manga on the train, just silent? Yeah, just like scrolling down. Through. I did see an old man reading hentai. Yeah, I did see that.
Is it censored?
No.
What? Okay.
No, I was like, whoa,
dang,
that was wild. So, what's your perspective? Because we saw anime literally everywhere. Because it's the equivalent of cartoons here. Yeah. When Looney Tunes were super prevalent, it was just like that. Yeah. Or Disney. Yeah. Mickey Mouse everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like them out in the store. I mean, like obviously we went to hubs where it was kind of centralized. Yeah. Like in Osaka, I didn't really see a lot of anime stuff.
Oh, that's true. Right. It was just Tokyo, right?
Tokyo mostly, right?
Yeah.
Like Osaka was like I was looking for stuff, so I went there, but Tokyo.
Yeah, you went to like cosplay stores and
because I was trying to find a costume for this freaking expo, but
and anime stores.
Yeah, in Japan it felt really normal. Yeah, like you weren't really embarrassed to be in some places.
Oh, I did notice this. Majority of anime related merch are stationaries.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Books, so folders, pens. Notepads, pens, coasters. Yeah. It's a big one. So. You're not looking for a lot of like figurines. Yeah, you got to go to Akihabara for that one. Yeah. Which you found a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like most people just because like they just want to put like a sticker on their phone or something, or like a charm. They have phone charms. They're bringing it back, right?
Yeah.
We don't do that in the States anymore, but
let's bring it back.
Yeah,
let's make that
phone charms, and then we because we were looking for costumes, and we just saw bookmarks and stuff. Yeah, it was kind of like okay, we're like, why are they selling so much?
Yeah,
papers.
What's very big in more America and Europe are clothing merch, which we saw very limited of. It's a very small section, whereas for us, we pushed that more heavy, like as evident for merch like this. Yeah, right. Yeah. But again, you see just majority like stationaries.
Mostly stationary. Yeah, you're right about the merch actually, because I think due to licensing issues, they can't make like like things? Yeah, like how like I don't know what happened in the States in the last couple of years, but like they're making like Demon Slayer themed lifting belts and like all these other shit, right? Oh yeah. Before you needed like a official licensing from Viz or like something like that, right? But nowadays like IG people just be drop shipping like all kinds of like copyrighted infringement kind of stuff.
Do you know the exact logistics of that? Like why these brands can just
I don't know, because like when I like couple years ago, the only people who were doing Naruto was Primitive.
Yeah,
they're the only one licensed to do it.
Yeah, and
and then Hypeland, they have the official. Then now on IG, they're like everyone's making like these Naruto shirts and shit.
Yeah,
no one's licensed.
Yeah, I wonder what's. Yeah, I wonder
something must have happened. Either a patent expired or something. Not super.
Or there's some loophole in order to make these merch. Yeah. Oh, very interesting.
Which I think is kind of lame. Because like I felt like you should have the creator's blessings and not just come up with these like whack. A lot of them are hella whack as well. They look ugly.
I'll talk about this. So I have done freelance work for esports company, and I had to do something Naruto related. I had to get complete clearance with everything that I did for the cut and shoot through a representative of Viz Media. Yeah. Yeah, so I had to do that. So much so that we didn't have license to any Naruto songs. Because I wanted to use a Naruto's theme song, the doom, doom, yeah. Like I wanted to use that, and that didn't get greenlit, so I had to change the song. So luckily, I found a royalty-free remix version of that like song.
Yeah.
So I got to do that. So yeah, it's super interesting. I did notice, like especially in the lifting world, I wonder if there was a license. You know how they had like the Saiyan singlets in powerlifting? Yeah. I wonder if there was something.
Yeah, like I don't know, something just happened with the copyright where people were just infringing like crazy.
Yeah.
Which is, I think it's kind of lame. But
I do wish that we kind of experienced, at least for me, we experienced more otakus than weebs. Otakus, I would consider otakus more of the Japanese fan base, you know, because they're more casual. They smell a lot less.
Yeah. Like I saw a bunch of those when you were taking your nap time.
My nappies?
Yeah. I went to another place that was not Akihabara, right? Ikekoboro. I can't pronounce it. Ikekoboro, which is cool. Like another less like crazy Akihabara.
Okay.
Akihabara, we saw a bunch of like people like us, like tourists. And then they
want to see all the.
They want to see all that, and then they smell bad.
Okay.
I didn't like them, but
this is a question about traveling to Japan. As an anime fan, do you think actually traveling to the origins of anime, do you think it's worth it and satisfying?
No.
Why?
Okay, what was other than the themed attractions? Like we went to Shinobizato, and then obviously there's like I sent you like a Naruto village and stuff like that. So other than the theme stuff, like was there really anything that was really remarkable that you remember for the trip?
Right.
No, right? Like I felt like if you want the figures and stuff, you could buy on Amazon.
Right.
It's almost the same price. You save like $5-6.
I just had this conversation with one of my clients with, you know how there are like super big K-pop fanatics.
Yeah.
I think they'll have an underwhelming experience if they travel to Korea.
Yeah.
Because the K-pop like level like bliss and I guess finesse and aesthetic won't match the normal lifestyle of Korea.
Right.
So
it's like people who aren't from LA when they come here to see Hollywood.
Oh.
The allures of Hollywood, and we're just like
there's hella crackheads there.
Yeah, crackheads, there's just shit on the floor, like, you know, it's whatever.
It's very dirty.
Yep. But they have this like, you know, this movie-esque picture of Hollywood, right? So it's the same thing, I guess. When I went to Japan, I had very low expectations for the anime scene.
Okay.
But the Mappa store was cool. The pop-up store. Those pop-up stores are tight.
In Harajuku.
Yeah, but we couldn't take pictures.
Oh my god, we couldn't take photos, but there were original panel sketches of the JJK anime.
Season 2,
and it was so sick to see that.
Couldn't take pictures.
I wish I could have slid like a photo too. Yeah. I know you were looking for a Toji worm. You were on the quest.
I was on the quest.
Couldn't was find not it. Successful.
Yeah, people made their own for the expo. They look like shit. So
there was one dude. That one.
Oh yeah.
One.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah, he wasn't cool, but I should have been Toji. Goddamn it!
All right. So you put this. I was wondering, what's your take on this? You put friends who hate anime and why?
Yeah. So your friends are pretty into the hobby, or
so I have a lot of friends who do watch anime, and then my friends that don't, they get the culture. They they respect it. Yeah. They don't think it's weird at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no friends who are like, oh man, anime is whack.
Yeah.
But you do.
Yeah, I think it's just growing up, like, you know, like I always ask them why they think it's so embarrassing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're like, oh, like, we saw like people Naruto run in middle school or like, you know, stuff like that. They were like hella into it, so they thought
like
it was
me.
But here's the thing, right? I feel like that was just people's they want to be like contrarians just to be contrarians. Like in middle school, you're like it's easy to pick on the kid who's doing all the anime shit, like to gang up on them. Yeah.
Okay.
And then they develop their whole personality is like anti-anime. The ironic thing is they like other geeky shit too, like Star Wars and Harry Potter and stuff like that, right? So like people who are like that are just haters, right? Because you're like you belong to other embarrassing subculture
avenue of nerdism.
Yeah, right. So like I think Harry Potter's lame as fuck, but like I'm not gonna talk shit about it because I'm like, you like wizards and bad teeth, cool, like that's your thing, right? I like freaking worms and swords and shit, you know, everyone has their own
animated action.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, to each their own, but I do know people that are very
I think this is the same as people who like Power Rangers. Remember when there was like a time where it's like, oh man, you like Power Rangers, man, you're such a baby.
Yeah. Oh,
right? Yeah, there's that. But now Like
everything's coming back. Yeah,
everything's
back.
Like
pop culture,
and you can like Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like that. I remember there was this kid in my class that had Power Ranger shoes.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, it's kind of lame. And he go, but I respect him. He was like, yeah, I like Power Rangers. Who cares?
So,
Because for me, I also still like Power Rangers.
But you were kind of embarrassed about.
I was trying to follow the crowd and just be with people.
You know, I think we've all been there where you're like secretly like still practicing some stuff, but you know, you don't want to admit to. You're like a closet weeb. Right? You're a closet.
But now
weeb.
I don't care. I'll say whatever I like.
Yeah.
Like you.
I'm not at that level.
What about raw cinnamon rolls? Is that a secret?
That's not a secret.
Okay.
That's a life hack. Y'all should try it.
I don't know, man.
Just don't sue us when you get.
So, do you still have friends now who kind of don't understand the love of it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like for
they're not open to like be like, yeah, I just respect the love for it, you know.
They would say shit like, "Oh yeah, that's cool."
Yeah.
But you know, like that's more of like a savory answer.
Because I'm like that with EDM. You know? I can't get into the lifestyle. I can't get into music, but I understand
why people are about
why
it,
people
right?
enjoy it. Yeah, it's just not my vibe.
Yeah, I think it's just like, you know, they think it's immature. Like it's because it's a subset of cartoon. It's like it's cartoon, right? And essentially,
cartoons are still fire, man.
Yeah, I think so. Like I watch SpongeBob and shit all the time.
People are haters.
They are haters, but
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, last point of topic is Hayao Miyazaki is releasing his last film December 2023, which is The Boy and the Heron. I think that's how you pronounce it. What's your opinion on the movie itself and this being his last film?
I think the movie looks interesting, to say the least, right? They had a very stacked roster for voice actors.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you seen who's doing the voice and stuff?
Nope.
Robert Pattinson's one of them.
Whoa.
It's not Chris Pratt. I don't know. Boys. But anyways, they usually don't have that level of star power for an anime film, right? So I think that's like super interesting. They have the budget even for that.
Yeah.
As far as being the Karen Fukuhara, the girl from The Boys.
Yeah.
Yep. She's one of them. Willem Dafoe.
One of my clients went to high school with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Willem Dafoe, the girl from Black Widow, the sister.
Scarlett Johansson?
No, Florence.
Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like so, like Dave Bautista, obviously, and like stuff like that. So
whoa, that's
cool. So like a lot of like bigger name superstars are gonna be on that. But like it's kind of sad that it's gonna be the last one. I felt like we grew up with Miyazaki films. It's think like an end of an era, you know. But he deserves a retirement.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think. Yeah. Like we don't understand, but we are at least aware that being a mangaka, like it's stressful. You know, you hear all these stories like I need to take a mental health break. You know, like I'm stressing because of
every like 3 weeks they take a break for like some shit.
Yeah, and then obviously Miyazaki's getting older.
He's like 82.
Yeah. So I think it's an end of an era, but I think it's cool that this is gonna be his final. Final bow.
I just wish he had a successor. You know. But, you know, it is what it is.
That's very anime-esque. Successor.
Yeah. Like the guy from Berserk died, and then his
the other
chief, he took over.
Editor.
Yeah. Took over.
I remember that.
Yeah. So like stuff like that. But like again, it goes back to the being drawn out, right? I don't like shit being drawn out either. Where like the quality kind of diminishes. I'd rather they just kind of.
Yeah.
You think?
But the difference is like Miyazaki makes films, so it takes years.
Yeah.
Years of like storyboarding and animating, so that's why it's not like it drops every year or something.
Yeah,
right?
No, that would be. Do you think they're gonna still produce under the Studio Ghibli?
Ooh, or you know, I just had this thought right now. Maybe it's gonna be kind of similar with Lucasfilms. You know how Disney bought Lucasfilms and they continue with that.
Oh yeah.
Maybe another studio will buy Studio Ghibli and then continue, like, in that style, right? Because Ghibli films have a certain, you know, watercolor, very depicted, descriptive style, right? That's like strictly Miyazaki. So they might continue in that sense. So I think it might go that direction.
Got it.
Yeah. Maybe Mappa is trying to really be the head honcho because Mappa doing everything.
Oh man, I feel bad for their employees though. Their deadlines are insane.
You never know. They might be. So there's this coloring company in LA called Company 3, and they color everything. But they have like these subsection groups and stuff. And then they even hire freelancers. So it might be something like that. Again, we don't know how the company Studio Mappa operates, but hey.
So super interesting here that I just found on Crunchyroll. Apparently, the head of Studio Ghibli says that this will not be the last Miyazaki film.
Oh.
So I don't know who I believe, him or the guy drawing it.
Damn. Yeah.
AI,
crazy.
Maybe AI.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know if AI can do the finesse of anime. Maybe. Who knows? AI be everywhere.
And with that, we're gonna wrap the episode up. So.
All right, a little short because my camera keeps overheating. Behind the scenes stuff you don't know because it's cut flawlessly. But that's about it. We hope you enjoy our second anime episode. Again, for our non-anime watchers and listeners, I guess we apologize, but I hope maybe this will entice you to watch a little bit of anime.
Or just watch the next one. Cool with that too.
And watch the next one. Yeah. New episodes every Wednesday. And again, if you made it to the end, we'd like to thank y'all. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all social media platforms at Short Kings Talk Everything. Links are in the description below. And then follow us on our personal Instagrams. Mine is Sid the Chad. Kelvin is Dr. Sixpack. And real quick, let's end it with another favorite Naruto moment. But let's go with the classics. What's a favorite Naruto moment for you?
I said the swing last time.
Dude,
I can't say the swing again.
You can't say that again.
But I love the swing. When he was eating ramen with his older self. That's not a classic. Is that a new one?
That's like a flashback type thing, right?
Yeah. Because I wanted you to do that with a kid at the theme park.
I wish if I thought about that I would have totally asked the kid, because there was a kid who also wore the full Naruto outfit too. Oh, that would have been super sick. He wasn't blonde though.
Yeah, but
it's cool. So I thought
Photoshop.
that counts. Yeah. I'm gonna say an actual scene that I enjoyed, because this freaking troll over here doesn't want to take things seriously. Hey, what historical event you want to be? All right, for me, one of my favorite moments in Naruto is Madara versus the Five Nations, and he just bodies all of them. Yeah, and the most flex moment in all of the whole series is when he drops the meteor and he goes, "What about the second one?" Lex.
It's like DJ Khaled. Another one.
All right, y'all.